Zombies in the Abandoned House by Ryan Baker. The date is October 23rd, 2157. The location is the town of Ghostbarrow. Ghostbarrow is a town in the Murenth Kingdom. The Murenth Kingdom is in the dimension of Artiox. There is someone in the town. The person is Dustin Jennings, a hobo. He had just arrived in the east side of town. "So," said Dustin, "I'm finally here." He looks around the area. At that moment he sees an abandoned house. "So," said Dustin, "this looks like a good place to set up shelter for the night." At that moment Dustin heads over to the abandoned house. Moments later he arrives at the place. "Finally," said Dustin, "I'm here." At that moment Dustin looks around the area. He searches for a way inside the abandoned house. At that moment Moments later, he finds an open window. He finally said, "Dustin, found that there's a way inside the place." At that moment, Dustin proceeds to enter the place. "Hopefully I can find a good shelter here," said Dustin. At that moment, Dustin looks around the area. "This should be interesting," said Dustin. He starts setting up his camp inside the house. He doesn't realize that there are several zombies in the basement of the house. At that moment, Dustin thinks of something. "I should definitely check this place out," said Dustin. At that moment, Dustin proceeds to explore the rest of the house. Soon enough, he makes his way up to the attic. He proceeds to enter the attic. He looks around the place. "This is rather interesting," said Dustin. At that moment, Dustin proceeds to look around the place. "This is interesting," said Dustin. At that moment, Dustin proceeds to exit the attic. He soon heads down the stairs. "All that's left," said Dustin, "is to check the basement." At that moment, Dustin heads out of the attic. He heads on his way over to the basement. Moments later, he arrives at the location. He sees the door leading down to the basement. "So," said Dustin, "here's the basement door." At that moment, Dustin proceeds to open his basement door. He sees the stairs leading down into the basement. He notices the light switch nearby. He attempts to use the light switch. He sees that it doesn't work. "Oh, right," said Dustin. "This place has been abandoned for quite a while now. Of course the place wouldn't have power." At that moment, Dustin sees a lantern nearby. He proceeds to pick it up. He turns it on. He finds that it still has fuel. "So," said Dustin, "the lantern still works." At that moment, Dustin proceeds to enter the basement. "This should be interesting," said Dustin. And he starts walking down the stairs. Moments later, he arrives at the bottom of the stairs. "So far," said Dustin, "this is so good." He starts looking around the area. He doesn't realize that there are several zombies in the basement. He searches the basement. At that moment, he arrives at another part of the basement. He sees the zombies. "Oh my God," said Dustin, "there's zombies here." Dustin attempts to escape from the area. He accidentally gets the attention of the zombies. "Oh great," said Dustin, "they see me." Dustin attempts to escape. The zombies chase after him. They soon catch up to him. Dustin is soon killed. Zombies leave the abandoned house. They have no idea what will happen next. The end. The realms are vast. The battles endless. Ride alongside Chaos Call the Wanderer for sanctums of redemption and shadow worlds. Follow Tira's Katarian, the half-elf ranger, as she hunts secrets that could alter the fate of all existence. Subscribe to Fantasy and Science Fiction as Story Nori and join the Warrior Omega universe. Every tale it reveals a new legend. Ring the bell and step into the next chapter of destiny.